What's up, everybody? This your boy King Hussle, and yes, this is my new YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all my YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle Topic, King Hussle X1M, King Hussle 2.0, the Hussle Family, Blachat Jones, Click Here to Laugh, Hussle Nation Empire Productions. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. I know I got a lot of fake IGs out there, a lot. Like I'm the GOAT, so you know I got a whole lot of fake IGs out there. So all you gotta do is click the title on all my videos, boom, and at the bottom, the description, all my social media platforms will pop up. The first one that says book here is my official IG, King Hussle X1. It's not King Hussle on YouTube, King Hussle SE, none of that other goofy stuff. No, it's King Hussle X1M. The link is in the description. Click the title of the video and it will pop up at the bottom. It's the first one to say book here. Cause that's for anybody that need to come book their lessons. None of my services are free. So when y'all write me on or DM me on any of my platforms, asking questions and none of that is all out the door. You want me to talk about a certain topic, please write it in the comments and I'll make a video on it. But once you write me in my DMs, be about business, please be ready to get a lesson. Y'all know the prices. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything. So let's get this started. So today, part 3 of the dark stories on how I got introduced to this game, how I even started doing what I know how to do. So we're gonna start it off from where we left off on part 2. So he going on the dark web. He going, you know what I'm saying? He spend at least $1,000 to $1,500 a day. I'm talking about every day, like boom, boom, boom. You do the math on that, $1,500 a day. That's about a week. Let's do the math on that. That's 10.5. That's $10,000, $10,500, right? So boom, every week, right? So I'm like, all right. So he going on there every week. Like I said, I'm not doing that. I'm just, trying to play my cards, right? So he going on there, he doing his thing. I'm going on there doing my thing. And then one day, I said my Bitcoin, boom, I got scammed. I didn't get nothing. No, they didn't see me nothing. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't finna keep putting myself, like, you get comfortable and then once you know what I'm saying, something happen, you get scammed, it's like, nah, I ain't doing that. So what's something else that I can do? Because now it ain't guaranteed. Now it ain't for sure that if I, you know what I'm saying, if I buy this, it's gonna for sure work. I'm gonna for sure get it. And at the time, I was in let's just say, I was interested in marijuana, right? So boom. So at the time, this is around Instagram first started. And I'm seeing a lot of people post pictures of marijuana, 20 pictures of weed from like OGs to cartridges, just plenty different stuff. And in the comments, it's plenty of people like, can I buy this? Can I buy that? Can I buy this? Can I buy that? I want to buy this. How much for this? How much for that? So now I'm like, okay, I want to buy it too. Like, is this real? Like, what's going on? But they like, no, not for sale, not for sale. So now it's clicking in my head, like, damn, there's really people out there that will that'll buy stuff off social media, like that'll look at your pictures and be like, can I buy this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and at the time, I'm looking for, let's just say, I'm looking for a person who likes marijuana as much as me, but likes it a little bit more and has a little bit more than I can, So boom. So I'm like, bet. So now I'm like, all right, I smoke a little marijuana, I got a little marijuana. Maybe I can be the one to, tap in with these people. But then I'm thinking like, no, I ain't even got enough for all that and I ain't trying to do all that. Like the risk and reward ain't there, right? So boom, I'm like, all right, I got this dark web stuff. He going on the dark web every day, spending 1,000 to 15, maybe even a little bit more, depends on the day. He doing this every day. I'm seeing that it's always a lot of people wanting something. As long as you got it, they're gonna buy it, right? So I'm like, all right, boom. I know about this, so let's go back to the dark websites with him, buddy. I know about the dark website that he's going on, right? So I'm like, you know what? I can make money just selling or just leading him to the information, good information, right? So boom. I started doing my research. I started like going on that site. I started like really tap in and learn like, okay, this is what they're doing. This is how they're doing it. This is what you need to do this. This is what you need to do that, right? So I'm like, all right. So I give it about a week and a half, maybe two, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe 2 weeks, maybe a little longer. And by me already knowing computers and certain things about computers and already being on this site, I'm already hip to what the instructions, like when I'm reading the instructions, I know what they're saying to do. So it's easy. It's like saying step 1, go press that button. Step 2, go write this down. Step 3, take a picture of this. Step 4, you unlock the code. It's like that. It's like okay, cool. So boom, it's talking about proxy sites, it's talking about socks, it's talking about this and that, IP addresses, this and that, blah, 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 blah. How to do this, how to do that. Then I get introduced to skimmers and say, this is how you do this. You can do it this way, you can do it that way, you can do it that way, right? So boom. And that's when I got introduced to skimmers and stuff like that. Like when I started learning about skimmers and the gas station pumps and all that. And I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. So boom. I'm like, all right, let me try something. Let me see if I can do something to get something that he needs and wants so bad that now he ain't gotta go on over there to get it. He can just come to me and get it, right? And like I said, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything. I'm not incriminating anybody. So y'all know what's going on. So boom. So I'm like, all right, let me do this, let me get that. So I give it a while, boom, boom, boom. I start doing certain things and I'm gathering certain information, you know what I'm saying? So boom, like, all right, so about a month later, I hit him up like, hey, you still be on the dark web? Like I already know he still do it, but you know, people be thirsty. Once I figured out how thirsty people be, that was cool with me, right? So boom, hold on, right there. Got them Turos. So boom, I know how people be thirsty. I know how when people locked in or something, they so thirsty for it, they just want it so bad, but they want it bad, and they want to do anything to get it. So right, it's been like a month. I do what I do, get some information, certain information that, you know what I mean, that pertains to whatever. So boom, I call him like, hey, you still do that on the dark web? He like, yeah. He like, what up? You trying to get in? I'm like, no. Hey, don't spend no money today. I got something. I'm gonna call you back, I'm gonna call you back in a second type, you know what I mean? Cause my whole thing is like, all right, his mind is wondering now. He like, what he got, what's going on? He must be talking about this or whatever. So I wanna tap in, I wanna see what he's talking about, right? So now he glued in, now his mind is when he's thirsty. He texting me like every 10, 15 minutes, like, bro, what up? You ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I told him what I got. You know, so I'm just trying to get some stuff together. I'm trying to get some stuff in order. So around this time, hit me up and I'm going to get you together. But don't spend any of your money there because I got you. So he texting me like, bro, what up, bro? I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that. What up, bro? Is you playing? Where you at? I'm like, man, I'm building that anticipation because I know I'm making them thirsty, more thirsty. You know what I'm saying? So boom, it get about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, pull up on me. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's chop it up. Let's smoke one. Let's chop it up. You know what I mean? He's like, bet. That brother must have pulled up within like 5 minutes. Literally like 5 minutes. Like, bro, I don't even know how you got here that fast. Like, I know where you was at. It's almost impossible for you to get here that fast. But it's cool, whatever. I know you're thirsty. That's what I want you to do. So boom, you shooting right to me to get me, you know what I mean? So boom. We doing what we do. We smoking, you know what I mean? We blazing, and you know what I mean? So I whip out the information. I tell him like, yeah, I got this and this, and you know what I mean? He like, what? Like, where you get this from? How you get this? Cause what I had, just know it was good information. So he's like, where you get this from? I'm like, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just give them to you. You can pay me once you see that the information is good information, right? So he like, what? I'm like, yeah, bro, cause I'm positive, cause my whole thing is like, all right, instead of just getting any information, let me get the good information that matters. So I might look at this information like, nah, this ain't too much of good information. I don't want this. But then I might see another one like, okay, there's some good information right here. I can use this. And then see another one like, okay, this is good information. I can use this. So I'm gonna get those two informations. Then the next information, I might be like, nah, I don't want that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm picking and choosing what information I need to be valuable. So I'm gonna just have all good information. So boom, I give them the information. I say, listen, when you see that this work, you can just give me, I think it was like, it was an X amount, whatever, the information. I was like, just give me 2K for this. But it was worth way more than 2K. He like, what? Like, I'm like, man, just give me 2K for this. But I'm always, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna be around. So, you know, this ain't gonna be the all. He like, all right, bet. So I'm doing that just to like show love or whatever, right? So like a day and a half later, he called me like, bro, where you get this information from? Blah, blah, blah. This information busting, this information popping. They got, it's high numbers, it's boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yeah, I told you. Like, bro, I'm finna bring you the money right now. You got some more? I'm like, I know you would, so boom. I ain't have as many as I did, but I had some more. And I told him, like, you know what I'm saying, just give me time so I can boom, boom, boom. Do what I need to do to get this information. He like, bet, bro. So he bring me the money. He like, bro, he just hounded me like, bro. I'm talking about like thirsty, like irritating thirsty. So I'm like, all right. Then he tell his buddies. So that 15 or 2 G's that day went to 6,000 the next day. And then so 6,000 went to like 15,000. Because the word of mouth was, you know people who do the same thing, they start telling people, they started middleman and bring people just to make extra money, do what they gotta do. So whatever is clever, whatever, as long as I'm making my money, that's all that matters. And that's when it started coming to me like, you know, I don't even gotta do nothing. People just want information on certain things. As long as you can tell people the right information, they'll buy it from you all day, every day, right? So boom. So now I'm like, it's just like being a plug. And it's workers. The workers want to go do all the hard work, and the plug, the one who got the abundance of what they want that they can't get their hands on. So you supply what they need. So boom, I'm like, okay, being a plug for anything that you want to do will get you a lot of money. So I'm like, all right. So like I said, that 2 went to 6, that 6 went to like 15 in like 3 days. So I'm like, I just literally made like $25,000 that fast, right? I'm like, this is crazy. So now I'm like, you know what? What else information can I get? What's really going on? Like, let me do some research and figure out what's really going on with this type of stuff. So I started doing my research. I started learning about new things. I started learning, like I said, the skimmers. I started learning about ethical and unethical hacking, right? So I'm like, okay, because when it all boils down to it, it's all information. Everything that people are doing is based on information. You need some type of information to plug in to do anything, right? So I'm just trying to get as much information as I can to supply good information. So I'm learning about this, I'm learning about that. I'm learning, okay, because certain stuff I already know just from growing up. So when it's telling me certain stuff, how to do this, I'm like, it's easy. So I'm learning about dark web, how to make onion sites, how to obtain certain information, how to, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so if I do this, so first of all, once you start tapping in and seeing what information people want and how many people want that information, you get thirsty to get that information so you could be the person to supply it to them and get that money. So I'm learning about all different type of stuff, from document information, CCs, CVVs, dump swools, pins, Raspberry Pis, ransomware, malware, just all different type of things that allows you to get information. And that's what people need, is information. So I'm reading like, okay, you get this information, you can do this with it. And a lot of information involves fools, pros, somebody else's information, like first name, last name, IP address, date of birth, driver's license number, net pay, where they work, account number, route number, DOB, SSN, all that type of stuff, right? So I'm like, okay. And I'm not saying I did this or that, but you know, it's just, you know. So I'm learning about this stuff. So I'm learning about it. I'm learning new things. I'm meeting new people from white hats, gray hats, black hats. There's different type of hats. It's ethical hackers. It's the white hats. It's the gray hats that's in the middle. And then it's the black hats that's the unethical hackers. White hats do hacking solely for good purposes, like helping cybersecurity, helping protect. White hats are in the middle. They do some things to protect. They do some things for money purposes. And then black hats, they just do everything for money purposes. They don't care. They get on you. So boom. I started learning about different things and how this world is literally the matrix. How Everything in the world is based off information. Everybody wants some type of information to do something. So if you got all the information in the world to do everything, how can you be unstoppable? So the next thing I did was tune in to part 4 that's dropping real soon of the dark web stories, how I got introduced into this game. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in. Shout out to everybody that's been paying attention. Shout out to everybody that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to all my channels. Shout out to everybody that's been getting a lesson. Shout out to everybody that's been understanding that ain't nothing free in life. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest to be blessed. Shout out to all my Real Hustle Nation Empire fans. Shout out to all my Real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And even shout out to the haters, because at the end of the day, you're still watching, you're still intrigued, you still got something to say, and it's all good. All positive vibe, no negativity. So let's keep running these views up. Anybody out there looking to get any lesson to learn how to elevate their life, boss up, start making all profit, passive income, thousands of dollars a day off the iPhone, all different type of things. Tap in with basic lesson, $600. That's one basic lesson. Whatever one thing you want to learn how to do, it's going to be $600, FaceTime 101. You want unlimited gems, that's CPN, that's new age credit repair work, that's from the personal sweeping, building, business. You want the how to make thousands of dollars a day off an iPhone. You want to learn how to invest, what to invest in, how to get loans, credit cards, lines of credits. You want all that, it's going to be $1,200 FaceTime 101s. But if you want to meet me in person, learn everything hands-on, and get the cybersecurity lessons, and learn some things about the dark web, might even learn how to make a dark website, an onion site. Tap in, it's going to be $3,500, $500 deposit, $3,000 when you meet me in person. Prices will be going up soon. The new prices will be $1,500 $1,000 basic lessons, $1,500 FaceTime 101s, and $4,500 in person. Book me, because I've been getting booked a lot. I've been working real hard. I've been tapping in with a lot of people. I've been networking. We got deals on the table, multi-million-dollar deals, and it all gotta make sense, literally and physically. So make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social media platforms. All my links will be in the description. All you gotta do is click the link on the title of every video that I drop. All my links will pop up at the bottom. The first one will be my official IG. Tap in, come win. Shout out to all my truck drivers that's been out there tapping in with me too. I see y'all. I'm touching a lot of people out there, and that's all I want to do is I want to teach, preach, and help people get in a position to win. Because at the end of the day, we all human. We all getting out the mud. I'm not better than nobody. Nobody's better than me. We all equal. So we all need to understand that all this and stuff like that, it's cool or whatever, but it don't matter. What matters is generational wealth. Putting our people in a position to win. Putting people in a position to be able to get some money. So just in case something happens to us and we need help, they'll be able to help us, and we'll be right back on our feet. It's all about the kids, our kids. It's all about their kids. It's all about their kids. Putting everybody in a position to break that curse of being broke. So I'm gonna help people do that. So make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all coming in with me. It's your boy King Hussle. I'm finna get to dropping more videos. I'm trying to do 30 videos within 4 days. So let's try and see what we can do with it. It's your boy King Hussle. I'm out of here about to drop another video. Peace.